I want something done about it. This isn't a rubbish dump. We're trying to put buildings up here. Look, that sign was specially made. We're getting sick and tired.
all right. So you keep...
The council dump's only half a mile down the road.
Okay.
This one?
Yeah.
Look, we do have a lot of things to do, you know.
The law. I'm doing my job. Do yours.
What's this?
His registration number. It's not my place to get thumped stopping them, so there you go.
Bell.
Morning, Charles.
Morning. Oh, yesterday's essay. I was just going to run a few copies off to the lads.
B+, eh?
Well, it's a subject I've studied.
Jolly good.
I dropped a mark in communication. Insufficient empathy with junior ranks.
Hello, Gov.
Don't gov me, Alistair. Not here. You'll get a sore throat goving everybody. Look at that. C-. I trundle out everything I've ever heard about PR or police image in the modern society, and I get that. What about you?
I got an A.
Don't need to look so pleased, Alistair. You'll never make the Catholic Guild. You're not in the lodge. Just go and buy the college tie, tell everybody you've been here, and don't worry about the marks. Just get drunk with these clowns after the waffle. The next time they're drunk, they'll remember you and recommend a promotion.
Gentlemen, we begin in 5 minutes. Bring your essays, please.
Interesting fellow.
I mean, the milk's usually in by now if it hasn't been nicked.
Well, maybe they're having a lie-in.
I shouldn't think so. It's bright and early in there most days.
Reg?
Did you hear anything unusual at all last night?
I might have.
Like what?
Well, screams.
Gentlemen, before we get down to today's timetable, I have to say that I found your essay somewhat less than inspiring. The whole point of yesterday's lecture seems to have been missed. Now, some of you had some good ideas. Mr. Brown, in particular, offered some helpful suggestions, but only one person pointed out that image and reality never resemble each other. Sergeant Gregg. So let's dismiss all this nonsense about appearances and what people think of us. Your essays, please. Come on, let's get rid of them. And let's take a long, honest look at what we really are.
Honestly, you try to be helpful, and I don't know.
Right, can you just wait here a minute?
Morning, Ted. Ready for a big one?
I shouldn't be out of bed.
How about saving the planet? Tilly Jackson's, Eddie?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Registration number, list of items, rough description.
Bushy eyebrows.
Well, it's enough to bring him in.
Tell me about it.
Well, Young and Loxton found some gear on a building site.
Bully for them.
Joe?
Yeah?
Second bedroom.
Hello. I'm June. Can I come in? We're from the police. It's all right. Everything's going to be all right now, love. It's okay.
Hello, Ted.
Hello, Sheena. Grown, hasn't she? It's Terry in?
Yeah. He is going straight, you know.
I know, Sheena. Through here.
Yeah. Hang on. Terry,
You look tired, Terry.
do you want a tea?
Doesn't change, does it?
What do you want, Roach?
Still got that damn patch. Up there where it's peeling. When was it? Last time I nicked you?
You should nick some of them blokes from the council.
I'm clean, Ted.
Then you've got nothing to worry about, have you?
How's the gunman? Is he ready to break?
Well, we've roadblocks here, here, and here. We've sergeants in position here and here. And we've an inspector to liaise with the press.
Where are they?
They're back here at the school, safely out of harm's way.
They want to take pictures.
Well, we'll explain the situation to
Well,
them.
they'll sneak round you.
In which case, I'll arrest them.
For what?
Obstruction.
So your gunman's here, mouthing obscenities from a second-floor window. He's killed one man, he's got 3 hostages, and you're wrangling with the press.
We've marksmen here behind this wall, and here, and up here on the railway.
To shoot reporters?
And we've also devised a command structure, so we all know where we are.
Where are you?
I'm up here, supervising and coordinating.
What are you up to?
Well, I'm in charge of the forces on the street, personally.
And you?
I'm talking to the gunman.
So who's controlling all this?
Well, I suppose Chief Superintendent Brownlow.
Not at all. It's this man. Excuse me. You've got your pyramid upside down, Mr. Brandon. This is where the action is happening, and this man is the key. Now, every thought he thinks, every word he says can make or break the whole operation. Your job is just to support that. So, what are you responding to?
The gunman.
So who's controlling all this?
Well, it certainly isn't the criminal.
You sure about that? It's worrying, isn't it? Can we have the next group, please?
All these years we've been standing on our heads.
So, is that the registration number of your car?
Yeah.
Does the description fit?
Yeah.
A rusty green?
Yeah. I've got papers. I got it down the road.
I know.
That's Sally. She's grown too.
Say hello from me. Has anyone borrowed it recently? It was seen this morning, early hours, at a building site.
Yeah.
The driver dumped some rubbish.
So I dumped a few things.
What?
Garden rubbish. The council dump was closed. It's not a crime, is it? I'm going straight, Ted. I've got the kids to think about.
What were you dumping?
Oh, for God's sake.
It does make sense, Andrew. Please don't argue with me. I'll be here. Well, he's obviously done his Plato. Now he's inflicting it on us. In about half an hour.
Just borrowing your dad, Sally.
I've got to sign on this morning.
Ted, he was here all night.
Who said anything about last night? Come on. We're there because he's committed a crime.
We're there because we believe what he's committed is a crime. This whole area of... As I was saying, this whole area of opinions, beliefs, thoughts, that's what drives the action. Yet most of it we hardly consider. What's in our minds? What is the police? You, Mr. Gray, out there on your megaphone, what are you thinking about?
I'm worried about the hostages.
Commendable. Of course, it'll show in your voice.
I try not to show it.
That's good. What else? Mr. Brownlow.
I want to get it right.
Why?
It's my job.
So you'd better get it right or you'll lose your job.
No, I didn't say that.
You didn't have to. But we all feel that, don't we? You, Sergeant, I bet you're thinking, get this right and I'll make DI. Wouldn't it cross your mind?
Yes.
Yeah. It's all a great weight. All these considerations, prejudices, weighing us down, slowing us all down. Hence, reactive policing. You know, the terms proactive is timely and right, and reactive is too late. Yes? But isn't most policing reactive, however hard we try?
Now, I've always played you fair, Terry, so let's get it over with. Keep it simple. Put your hands up and I'll tone it down. Get the brief to go easy.
I'm clean, Ted.
Terry, I know you've
Ask
tried.
Shayna.
Now listen, you've known me for a long time.
Ted, shouldn't we book him in?
Who's this?
Terry Jackson. We were just going to book him in. Tosh?
Yeah, sure, come on. This way.
I'll see if the cad's got anything interesting.
Sir.
Yeah?
I think I might have something for you. There's a burglary been reported from last night. Hollis and Ackland are at the scene. There's a witness. VCR and CD player stolen. The serial numbers match the articles recovered from the building site.
Good.
Your name would help us, you know. Do you live here?
We'd like to find out who did this to you.
Reg.
Look, he's out there now somewhere. We stand a good chance of getting him if you can...
Come on.
You must have asked yourself the question, what the hell are we doing here? In the absence of answers, we just plod on, like robots. So what are we doing here, gentlemen? What are we there for?
Upholding the law.
What about the gunman's law? The law of his own self-preservation and liberty, that's a law.
It isn't the right law.
Can we say that?
It isn't the law of the land, is it?
Neither was the French resistance. He's probably thinking you're just a bunch of bullies out to prevail because you've got the clout.
And that's his opinion.
What's yours?
That he's wrong.
That's your opinion. Of course, you'll win because you've got the firepower. But one opinion's as good as another.
The maniac's killed somebody.
So do soldiers.
He's killed somebody innocent.
So do soldiers. C'est la guerre.
I'd like to know where this is getting us.
Where did you want to get?
Well, I came here to learn something.
About what?
Policing.
What's that?
Upholding the law.
So to proceed?
Sir?
Yes?
You said that this was just our opinions, but, and I know this might sound a bit simple, but I know he's wrong. That's all. Killing innocent people in circumstances like these for selfish ends is wrong. I can't say why, but it's why I'm a policeman.
Welcome to the real world.
I've got Terry Jackson for this.
Jackson?
Bang to rights.
Oh, he's a trickle and brown paper boy. This is...
Attila the Hun.
Jackson's a family man.
So is Attila. Right, where's our witness? Doctor.
I think she was tied up and gagged. She obviously got free before you came in. We'll have to tread very lightly on this. She won't be easy to move.
Has she been injured?
I don't know.
Well, you're the doctor, aren't you?
I know she's in shock, which is serious enough. There's some blood, probably from a graze on her wrist where she was tied.
Have you asked her?
Yes, I've asked her. She's very disturbed, Sergeant.
Do you mind if I try?
Yes, I do.
Well, I suppose I'll have to live with that.
Look, Sarge.
What?
I don't think she's up to it.
I've got a suspect who's locked up. If he didn't do it, somebody else did. I'll go easy to him.
You are contravening unequivocal medical advice.
I'll bear it in mind. Oh, Lord. Can I come in? I'm a policeman. We don't have much respect for privacy either. The name's Roach, Detective Sergeant, Sunhill CID. Ted Roach. I've seen a few things in my time. I've seen this too. It doesn't make it easier, but you can talk to me if you want. I want to find out who did this. That's my job. Were you hurt? Did you see who did this? I'm on your side, you know. Okay? I can work a few things out for myself. Someone broke in, right? Were you upstairs? Were you here? Fine. You don't have to talk to me. But I told you my name.
Jennifer.
Jennifer. Well, Jennifer, my name's Edward. But calling me that's an arrestable offense where I work. Jenny?
Sarge.
If you want to nurse a victim, Ackland, nurse Hollis.
This is going easy.
That's right. Number 39. Right.
What do I think? I'm just a gadfly asked to shake up our brains a bit. But you think about why you joined. There's a reason for everything. That's law. Not the law, but law. You must have respected that sufficiently to serve it with your life.
It's a good career.
Oh, that comes later. Look, if we don't ask, it's just them and us. Ignorance and habit, feeding each other, as blind as each other. We think we know who we are, and so does the criminal, but it's overlaid with so much rubbish in both cases. If we discover it, he might. Of course, he's locked in stupidity, but he isn't stupid. Remind him of that. He might be grateful to you.
How's Jackson? Confessed to the unlawful dumping of garden waste on private property.
I'd like to know his brand of fertiliser. Do you reckon he lost his bottle?
That's not the same as going straight, is it?
Well, we've made a start. But let's take it gently. Do you know why I'm asking these questions? Because I'm a policeman. And policemen can't help but ask stupid questions when it's the last thing anybody wants. Anytime you want to stop, you just say, or shake your head, make a noise, anything. I'm not famous for my sensitivity. Right, an easy question. Do you live here? Good. Is it a friend's place? Are they away? Fine. That was okay, wasn't it? So you're looking after a friend's place. When did you move in? Recently? A week ago? A few days ago? A few days ago. Was the place empty at all, for any period? Good. Now, I'm not asking you to trust me, but I do need your help. Okay? Now, this is tough, but I've got to ask. I won't duck if you decide to chuck something at me. What happened last night? I'll stop it if you want me to.
You won't.
I'll stop it now. Yes.
The ambulance is here.
2 minutes. They'll take you to the hospital.
What for?
Well, they can see if you're hurt. Then where did the blood come from?
I was tired.
Okay. Can you tell me from the beginning? Were you here?
Yes.
Asleep?
I heard something. I went down. He was there. Just standing in the room. I screamed. I didn't want to. He grabbed me. and begged me to stop. He was frightened. I struggled, fell. He tried to hold on to me. I threw things at him. He kept begging me. And I got up here. And he pushed. He pushed at the door, and I couldn't.
Take a breath, Jenny. Take your time.
And he came in. He said he was only after things, insured things. He said I wouldn't lose any money and he needed it. And he tied my hands. And he gagged me. And he stroked my face.
Sarge, we've got to go.
Okay.
Making sense to you, Mr. Conway?
If anything made sense to me, sir, I'd write a book and retire.
Any of the wiser, Charles?
Well, it's jolly nice coming here. Can't have feeling some of these academics are a waste of money. I hope that's not hemlock you're drinking, Mr. Crampton.
Do you?
Efficiency and the perception of ourselves next, Charles.
Oh, this message came for you.
Oh, that's a shame. I've been called back to London. Urgent business, I'm afraid.
Another time, perhaps. Mr. Brownlow.
Junction Wells Street technique. Connection and recall.
You better go with her.
Boy, mate, what's happened here?
I wish somebody would tell me.